Well, we are live, as everybody always says. We are live. All right. So I got a bricklink order. I guess about a week ago from Maddie, BrickenMad. Always love her store. Oh my goodness, she always has so much good stuff. It's hard not to just buy the whole store. But I've been meaning to get to open this because I've got some parts in here that are much needed for the museum that I've got going on. I've been working on that museum. It seems like forever, and probably been about a month, I guess, but seems like forever. It's just one of the biggest mock builds that I've ever done. Sitting on four base plates, so it's a pretty good size. It'll take up a big chunk of my city. It'll be one of those focal points of the whole thing. I eventually want to light all of it. I keep doing an order for lights from Blinky Bricks, and I get more and more lights in. And as I get more and more lights in, then I get more and more lights in. Then I go ahead and I add those to the city and incorporate it into the build for the museum. But yeah, this is one of those orders that was much needed. I send out a few invites, waiting to see if anybody else is going to pop in and see if we've got anybody up and moving around. I know we had a real good time on Adora's builds, but the Australians, they're already asleep. It's their nighttime. But had a really good time. And Taz and Josh were on Lumberjack Jack. Was Lumberjack Josh was on earlier today as well. So then we've got Hoosier. Hoosier's going to be on later on tonight. It's let's say 1:40 his time. So yeah, here in about 7 hours and 20 minutes. His stream will be on. That's at Hoosier Bricks. And I know many of you all have there's Butt Chop. What's happening, Butt Chop? I started to send you a link, but I wasn't sure if you what you had going on today. I saw you on the door builds earlier, and I thought, wow, Butt Chop's up bright and early this morning. I always try to set my alarm for a door builds. But now I'm going to open up an order I got from Maddie from BrickenMad, a bricklink order. Get that opened up. I honestly have forgotten to what all I've ordered. I hope your headache gets better there, bud. I really do. I had one Wednesday. Man, it was a killer. Well, it is. It's a pretty good sized box. Forgot how many pieces it was. But what I like about Maddie is she always puts these little notes in there. She's got, she just loads it up with notes and all kinds of parts. But I need to figure out. Let's see here. Oh, I got a new clock. It's one of those the Lego clocks. It's not the digital one; it's the educational one. But I do have my little digital police officer. I like my clocks. And then I've got my set ready for the 72-hour build that we're going to be doing. Where we got to do our own mock, take this and create something. I keep looking at it. It's got a lot of interesting pieces in it. I know I like the police officer one, and I got it really, really, really cheap. My opinion, I think I got it for like $6 for the police officer, and it was actually on Bricklink, and he wasn't that far from us, or from me. He was down in Tennessee, so it didn't take long for him to get here. I'd ordered another clock, and the guy messaged me back and said that he lost it. He didn't know what he did with it. So I was like, all right, well, ain't nothing you can do about that. But yeah, $6 is a steal. Hi, Miss Haley. Miss Haley was on Dora Builds this morning too. But yeah, I keep looking at this and trying to come up with my pre-planned strategy for the mock challenge. That's going to be on Cliff's stream. There's Cliff. What's happening, Cliff? And I thought, well, I haven't done a video in forever. And oh yeah, Mayo's in here. Wow. I hadn't done a video in forever, and I really need to get used to working with StreamYard. So I thought, well, I'll do a box opening, a bricklink order opening. I'll move some stuff around here, and then get the box up there. I got my Diet Dew. Needed a little bit more energy this morning. Oh. So what's in the box? What's in the box? Like I was saying earlier, I ordered I know I've been working on the museum, and so I ordered some of the pieces for the museum. But anytime I get anything from Maddie, her store is so spectacular. And it's hard not to order just the whole entire, buy everything from her store. So some of this stuff is just for the museum, and some of it's just because, uh, just because she always puts these little notes in it. Please tell people about the stream. I am. I'm trying to. What's happening, Seth? So, and then she always adds little goodies, like a bunch of this stuff. This is all just a bag of goodies that she picked up. She have little. It's got a little sticker that says extras. There's Brett. I didn't send you a link, did I, Brett? I need to do that. Give me just a second. Let me get in here again and get that. I saw Solo was on earlier. He was on Instagram. There you go, Brett. Yeah, it's always good to see Solo back in. Absolutely, but Chop, I've told everybody I'm excited and I can't wait for you to co-host with me. That's going to be awesome. I'll get with you and we'll figure out maybe a set that we can build together. Or I might pull out one of these older retro sets. I've got quite a few of them just hanging up behind me that I can grab from. So might just have to do that. Sorry about that. Needed to get something to drink. All right. So, anyways, let's see what's in the. I'm going to move this box out of the way because I'm anxious to see what little extra pieces she threw in here. We've got a little thing of dots. Series 1 at that. And these little dots, I wasn't a big fan of them at first, but they do have a lot of neat little tiles. And then, of course, some city minifigs. Got a little construction worker. Another little construction worker. Yeah, and see, I wasn't a big fan of the dots, but I did pick up. Ouch, I did pick up the cupcakes whenever they had those on clearance. So I picked up a few of those. I got them for $15. It's not too bad. And it's like whenever all the Ludo game went on clearance. I know I bought at least 20 of them, because, well, I mean, you get all the minifigs, and then you get all the plates, those $4.20 plates that are what 16 by 16. Yeah, those cupcakes on clearance, those are actually pretty decent. The Ludo game, if I remember correctly, I think they were on uh, Lego.com for like $6, because I got some and Mom got some, and I mean, like I said, I mean, you get what, uh, 16 minifigs, and then you get four of the 16 by 16 plates, and it just seemed like a no-brainer to me, especially on the 16 by 16 plates. That's what jump started me with the Mills plates, because it was a lot easier for me to just put the 16 by 16 plates down, and you cover a whole area. So, $6 for one meal system just on the top plate. Oh, I can do that. The Ludo game, most definitely, Chop, because you'll be down soon, anyways. I think hopefully you're coming down for the meetup that we'll do later. All right, so let's see what else I got here. Yeah, I've got uh I got one that's not open. I've got one that I'm going to keep as a backup, and then I've got another one. You'll have to ask Kaylee on that one there, Chop, because that's one of those that I am bad. I'm one to say it's in August, but yeah, Haley Haley would know, because I think she's actually the farthest one for us. Got a yellow chair, some loose random bricks. I like free stuff. Who doesn't? Especially free Lego. It's always the best. Is there a show in Nashville in October? I can't keep up with it. I've got one in Bowling Green this month. Um, and then I know that we've got uh, Knoxville, and I think that's in November. I think. And that's Brick Universe. Um, and, but as far as Nashville, I know we've got our meeting next Saturday in Nashville. Um, hey, Scott, What's happening, Scott? I may have to move to a different screen here because I'm working on this side and trying to look over on that side. So give me just a second to move my screen over here so I can read the comments. Oh, yeah, most definitely, Haley. Yeah, and see, Scott, that's one of those things that, you know, I don't play enough with StreamYard. I'm in with everybody else's, and I thought, well, I need to play around with it. I mean, I've posted videos, I've done videos, but most of them are pre-recorded. It's easier to sit down, pre-record, edit, add sound, do whatever, and so you know. But with the 72-hour stream coming up, I thought I need to get more familiar with StreamYard. It's like showing comments. I knew that you could do it. I just didn't know how to do it. Uh, that it does, Mayo. That it does. I know there's a lot of other things that you can do with StreamYard. I've tried playing around with it a little bit in just uh, backstage hangouts that we do. Um, but yeah, but as far as seeing the comments over here, that's something that um, you almost have to be live in order to see it. I did get some stickers. I don't know what stickers I got. Like I said, I ordered this, and it's been a while since I. Oh, okay, yeah, the rescue stickers. Because I thought police and ambulance and around the hospital, uh, I could use those. I know they've got a paw print, uh, so maybe around the vet hospital. Don't know. But like I said, I mean, whenever I get into Maddie's Maddie's store, I just go goo goo and want to buy everything. Yeah, the animal rescue. Thank you, Chop. I know it's like we were talking about on Adora's stream this morning. The all of the uh, on how all of the friend sets. You know, people are just now noticing that. Hey, friend sets, they got some really good stuff in it. And I've been buying friend sets and changing them out, modifying them, and making them uh, making them into buildings for the city for a while. There's those magnifying glasses or magnifying. Uh, well, it's a magnifier. She added a couple of those, so I couldn't resist. Had to get those. Yeah, friend sets are good. My buddy Nate, uh, he does some friends and Duplo, and uh, picked up some Duplo last week. It's got two different train sets in it. I know, I know, Chop. That's they actually magnify, which I thought that's actually kind of cool. Got some of those L L plates. Stop doing some gribbling on the or gribbling uh, some uh, it's not really gribbling, it would be ballasting around the trains, especially around the curves. I thought that the L shapes would work a little bit better. And then obviously I'm going to have to just put jumpers in there to hold everything down. But very useful. I was excited to find that she had these because my second floor of my museum, it's kind of hard to see. There we are. They're like wing pieces, but I'm going to use them to help hold up the second story of the floor, and it just kind of gives it that contour shape, so that you know it, it because the second story, more of a balcony, I didn't want to wall everything off. Ah, look at here, Brett's in.
That's good, buddy.
Hey, how's it happening, Brett?
I'm glad you're streaming, Triple. I'm glad you're streaming, buddy.
Yeah, just kind of going through this order that I got from Maddie. It's been
Yeah, yeah.
sitting. It's been sitting in the other house for a week or so.
You have more patience than I do, Triple. I couldn't leave a package a week, buddy.
Well, I was down at the farm and I had to take care of a lot of business down there. So, you know, trying to get back up here. We're actually starting a screen printing shirt or, yeah, screen printing business. And so getting it up off the ground has been tiresome.
Yeah, buddy. That sounds cool. Are you going to be doing just like t-shirts or cups, pens, stickers, bit of everything?
Well, the guy that I'm partnered up with, he's got a cricket machine and he's got an iron-on press. I bought a actual screen and with all the ink and all the frames and everything, so I can do hats, t-shirts,
Yeah, buddy.
basically anything that you can put ink on. As far as the screen printing goes, he does a lot of the transfers and a lot of the decals, all the bricks that I've got for the Brick Blast, uh, Bowling Green. We're we're getting all of those printed up. Um,
Are you going to do yourself a printed brick, Triple?
I've got several printed bricks.
Ooh.
I do. Just been playing around with it, uh, and so yeah. Let's see what else chat been saying. Has to do with that mail cabinetry. Oh, I can see how those would make window slopes. That's a good idea too. These airplane pieces, wing tails.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Then I needed more drawers and cabinets, and these will be going into the school for lockers. I
Yeah,
needed
yeah.
more. I needed more lockers in the school. And let's see. We got some plates. More plates. What else did we get in here? Got some green vines.
All the vines, all the vines. You know, Trip, I'm going to actually, seeing as you've got green plates in front of you there, do you know what? That's one colour that I don't tend to possess much of, is green. Every other colour, I've got tonnage. Every other colour. But green is the one colour that I don't seem to have much of, believe it or not.
Well, I use so much green, you know, for grass on the mills plates
Yeah.
because just because I've got a green base plate doesn't mean that because when you switch everything over to mills, it's all covered up. And so, yeah, I mean, I I'm buying up the green because I want to transition from the railroad track bed, slope it up,
Oh, you
and
went and said
so
it, didn't you, Triple? Don't say it too loud because you know Tommy Lee will hear it. He's been on at me ever since I took the castle down. Every day he comes in.
well,
He comes in. He says, "Dad, you done the train set?"
when you did say as soon as that castle comes down, you're going to start working on getting those
Getting
trains
into
going.
trains, yeah. I
Yep.
know, I know. I,
Hey, he's
in
he's
fairness, in my
he's
defence,
just he's
go on.
just helping you stay focused.
Is that what it is? I thought he
Yeah,
was plugging the nines out of the Triple. But yeah, go on.
and then you can't go wrong with the brown cylinders
Oh no, definitely not.
because of I do so much with them with the trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I both know that it'll be around Christmas time by the time that happens, there, Cliff.
Yeah. My video making privileges were all ended with the castle. Everybody went on for that last video. I done it for y'all. I done 12 minutes of castle goodness and talking and trying to remember everyone to shout out is the hardest part. So many people have helped me on my journey. I just couldn't remember them all, Triple.
Oh, I would have to say the all the translucent orange
Nexo shields.
Nexo shields.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Nexo shields.
I still think trans orange is probably chops.
Lava. Oh, I've just had dinner. Just woke up from a nap and I want to go back to bed.
A lot of these plates here, they get a bad rap because it's like, well, what are you going to use it for? I mean, but realistically, this saves you quite a bit on doing a floor and tiles.
It does.
I mean, because you go to the next floor, you can put your minifigs or your accessories or whatever decorations on this floor and use them, and it's still sturdy enough without having to do so much uh, trying to build them all together to make them work. Without having. We were talking about the 16 by 16s earlier and how expensive those are. It's just insane. All right, grab another handful. I got some bushes. There's Dude Jude. What's happening,
What's up,
Dude
dude?
Jude?
Triple, somebody wants to say hi. Say hi, Triple D.
Hi, Triple D.
Well, hi, Tommy Lee. How are you?
Not good.
No.
Harry's trying to get me.
Go and hide from him then.
Hey, Tommy Lee, do me a favor and keep reminding your dad to do trains.
He's smiling, Triple. He's like, don't worry, I will.
See, just keep telling your daddy, hey, where's my trains?
He's nodding. He's agreeing with you.
That's it. Oh yeah, these are cool. She only had two of them, but they're, let's see, there we are. Now for focus.
Yeah, buddy. You got lots of printed panels.
Yeah, I do too there, Chop. And yeah, my headache stayed forever. Indigo's my favorite person. Second favorite person.
Hi, Indigo. What's up, MJ?
MJ, I can't believe MJ actually knew that I was even on YouTube. I feel honored.
Oh, buddy. You know you've made it when MJ turns up, Triple.
I know it. Like, wow. Yeah. And then 2x2 bricks. You can't go wrong with 2x2s. If you do mills, you need a ton of 2x2s. And then you know that fire station that I got? It was missing a couple of these little one bys with the groove. So my garage doors for the firehouse, the 1986 firehouse, I think, was missing those. And she actually had a couple of them. And then the Technic pins. I always need the Technic pins. And I've got a secret project. Hi, Sloth. Sloth was having a lot of fun on Ruth's stream today, trying to teach Ruth French.
I will say this, Triple. The only words I know in French are swear words, so I will not say them.
Oh well, you know, if you need lessons on how to speak French or how to pronounce words in French, you definitely ask Brick Sloth. By the end of Ruth's stream, she was saying it beautifully. Well, for an Australian, she was saying it beautifully.
What's up, my buddy Sloth? How you doing? I like that MJ said I won't be missing another chocolate out the back signal. Yeah. Mary Jane's got a confession as well, Triple. She's actually sitting with me. Should we tell Triple what's missing? Joey's gone on vacay, Triple.
Joey.
Yeah, Mary can't find him.
Well, I knew she was missing one at one time.
Yeah, it's
And
Joey. He's gone missing. She's still looking with the determination that she will find him. But yeah, he's gone missing. But she still has upstairs her friend set. She's still very much into Friends. And
yeah,
she walked in. I said, "This is Triple." I said, "You know who Triple is?" And she said, "Yeah, I know Triple T is." I said, "Yeah, my pal. I got your base plate here, buddy. I haven't forgot you. Sitting here waiting for you."
see, there's Miss Indigo.
There we go. Look, see, you really know you've made it when you get Chop and Chop Junior in.
Yeah, Miss Indigo is awesome. She is. And some corners and some rocks. I like these rock pieces. I don't use them together. I actually just put them down and use the halves just like that.
Yeah. I've got about 7 or 8 of them. I use them as boulders. If that Reed Hope Castle ever invades, I'll just fire them at him. Did you see the Stud and the Dud 1 year last night, Triple?
No, I did not. It was late whenever I was traveling back to here. And oh, look at this, Chop. Bananas. Because I have been studying your banana tree and I thought, I need to get some bananas. I didn't even know that I'd ordered the bananas, but I'm glad I did because I've been studying your banana tree, trying to figure out how to actually build that banana tree. And I was surprised that I didn't see the gorilla hanging around the banana tree whenever you went to Chicago. I was really disappointed. You let me down there, buddy. Yeah, and see, there's the bottom of the rocks. Yeah, I didn't even know if I'd got the bottoms. And we got some gray 1x6s, some white plates, more white plates. Excuse me. Some tan. I got all kinds of plates. Go through the plates. Oh, he was running towards the bridge. I didn't see it. I did not see it. I apologize. Then we've got, oh, this is from a tiki hut. Yeah. So that's for my tiki hut. Some of these, yes, sir.
Have you got any of that new, is it the noodle shack Taz is going on about?
The noodle what?
It's like a noodle shop. Taz has been going on about it the last probably 3 or 4 weeks that they're bringing out like a noodle bar in City.
No. Oh, that's actually not a new one. That's,
No.
I mean, well, I guess I don't know that it's really new. Because I've seen it, and I think I saw it at Target.
I ain't been buying much of the new stuff, buddy. I ain't even looked at the new line of minifigures at the moment because I'm just still recovering from taking the castle down. And yeah, I've still got tons of stuff in this room I've got to move before the trains get to where they're going. But again, I'm early, so I'm not going to rush. It was meant to be done in a month or two. I'm already ahead. So yeah, just take the time, isn't it?
Yeah, and see, I've been focusing more on what I have and not what is coming out.
The same, buddy. The same.
I have not. I've totally missed out on all the Muppets. I don't have a single Muppet yet.
And again, with that French cinema that come out, the one that looks like the theatre.
Yeah, which I mean, it's nice and everything, but it's a lot like the school that I've got.
Yeah.
So I don't. Uh, I just now realized that we have a private chat over here on the side. So I was reading your private chat. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was when you was trying to get in.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to let you know that I'm here. I always, in case, But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because it didn't ding in my headset. I've got the headset thing going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I didn't hear it in there.
Well, soon you'll be doing the 10-person live stream triple. Now you've started. You get roped in. It's
Yeah, and see, that's a matter of fact right there. If you want to know the answer to anything, you just go to Indigo and ask her. She will definitely give you an answer. May not always be the right answer, may not always be the answer you want to hear, but she'll give you an answer. That's part of being a teenager.
all right then.
Yeah, and see, I love sloths. You know, she names everything. I was talking about it in Adora's stream. I tend to start, because every time you set up at a show, you put your city out there, and then you start putting all your minifigs out, and you just kind of, so it doesn't matter, you can go from one show to the next show, and the minifigs, you're never going to put them in the same spot. You're never going to have them doing the same thing. And so I don't even bother to come up with a storyline that carries from show to show to show. All I do is put the minifigs out, and I come up with, a basic storyline. It's like, yeah, you know, uh, the bus is pulling in, and there's a big show going on in the at the theater, and then everybody that comes up, will add to the story, and before you know it, the whole city's got a storyline going with it. And so it's neat because then you get the whole group involved, the audience involved. Sorry, I was looking at Chop sent me a picture of his banana tree. I love that banana tree. I mean, it's such a good idea.
There we go. You can tell I ain't got my table light on. Like the badness of the light.
Yeah, I did a Linky Brick um, order, and they've got lights now for the Mills plates, and it's kind of neat how they did it. I mean, it's a 12-inch strand that has lights coming off of it, so that you're not having to, daisy chain so many of them all together in one thing. So I really like that, and it seemed like they were uh, fairly inexpensive. I think they were $279 for those. So, that's not bad at all. I like Blinky Bricks prices. Hey, looky here. I have to open it up and show it to you. And Cliff's going to be jealous as soon as I throw it to you, because there's a whole bag of panel pieces.
Oh, look, you're going to trigger him, Triple. You know that, don't you?
I know. Looky there. Oh, look at those beautiful, beautiful panels. Yeah.
Cliff, you some of that. I love you, Triple. I love you, buddy. Someone else to give Cliffy grief with me.
Hey, I mean, what works.
That's it.
Yeah, I get some trans blue because that's going inside the museum. And then I hadn't seen these. These are what, 2, 4, 6, 8? Yeah. In the dark bluish gray plates. They're 2x8 tiles in the dark bluish gray. And I thought, I need some of those. And then she did have some chains in there, which I'm trying to get enough chains to go all the way across the top for the balcony of the museum.
Oh my, it sounds like there's murders going on upstairs. All right, I know it's gone black, but...
Oh, you're fine there. You're fine.
Look at it. There we go. Ah, there we go.
There's the trains.
That red one's called Hoosiers Rocket. Or if we're 18 plus stream, FU Minecraft. And then the yellow one, I've got to give credit for the yellow one. That's our good friend Charlie, Bluegrass Brick. He hooked the brother up with that one. Yeah, I got some trains out. I'm getting there.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
See, how do I make just you on the big screen?
Right, so on my side of the screen, you should have 3 dots. It'll say remove from stream, solo layout.
Oh, there you are. I got you.
No, look, we got trains and we got track and we got switches. It's all sitting there. I'm slowly getting where I need to be. But like I said, I'm not going to rush because I want to do it right. I want to build the layout I wanted to build last time that I couldn't. This time I'm going to make sure I've got the length I want so that hopefully, Triple, I can make the trains go up and down rather than just round and round,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's my plan. I've bought some track while I've been doing castle. I don't always just buy castle. On the odd occasion where I'd had enough of castle, I would buy, for Father's Day this year, I got a couple of packs of track. It was quite nice. So hopefully I've acquired a few bits while I've been doing the castle, and yeah, I can get to where I need to be.
Well, while I am here and at the Lego house, I guess you could say.
All right, bricks for Chris. or Hoosier's better one, isn't it? Hoosier. I'm going to the Lego house. Oh yes, because we all have Lego houses, don't we?
Well, I mean, I've got some Lego, back at the farm, but everything out there, is geared more beekeeping. I mean, all my beekeeping stuff's out there, and I do all my videos from out there and stuff. So, but whenever I'm here in town, so I mean, only thing is my Lego house is what, an hour away from my other house. So yeah. But no, while I'm here, because I'm rearranging the whole Lego city room.
Oh yeah.
The amusement park room is going to stay the same, but as far as the city, because I really wanted to put, I took the trains out, and but I wanted to incorporate those back into the city, and just wasn't sure exactly how to do it. I've come up with a plan, and it should work.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm still debating on whether or not to have a station, whether or not to build a tunnel. Do you know what I mean? There's so many questions unanswered. But as I said, the good thing about being the builder is we take our own free time. If we feel that we need to take a bit longer, we take a bit longer.
Right.
And that last video, I was a couple of days late, which I felt bad for Cliff. But I would rather put out good content and be 2 days late than rush it and put out bad content on the day it was meant to be out. And I explained to Cliff, I really did try. My hand was a little bit shaky, but then I don't do videos, Triple. So when I do, I get a little bit nervous because, you never know how a video's going to do. Some take
Right.
off, some don't. The last room tour I did at the castle, I got such good comments. I was buzzing for about a week. And like you say, it makes you feel good when people, oh, yeah, love that. If you're doing the city room, buddy, maybe do a little video and upload it.
Yeah, well, the city, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put the trains in the middle with, on 8 foot of it going down the middle. And then on both sides have the city going from side to side. And so it'll cross, all the train tracks. It's just I won't have the switches. I'm still debating on switches. I talk about putting switches in, and
well, again, Triple, I don't know if you know this, buddy, but the old clicking of the cliff, my power of the clicking. When I sent him that box over, I don't think he had switches or he had one. Oh boy, yeah, I've got 3 or 4 of them now that came out of the big castle. But yeah, I'm
yeah,
definitely
this
gonna
is in.
oh look, conditional.
I know.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I sent the clicking cliff over a switch. I don't know whether he had one or he didn't have one. I think it was he had one, but he wanted 2 to make a siding. So, yeah, I sent him a switch over there so that he could get on with his trains. Because again, Cliffy got into trains because he watched Tommy Lee Triple D. Made Cliffy buy trains. That little boy is responsible for so much. You wait till he gets older and I'll bring him over your side.
Yeah. I've got several switches because I mean, I started out in trains. I did in scale for many, 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 many years before I even got back into Lego. And trains actually got me back into Lego because I was at a train show whenever I saw that Lego had trains, and I was like, what the heck? Look at this. It's amazing because, the guy had built the whole city all in the middle and had, the trains running around it. And and the city buildings inside I was down in Texas, and they had done the whole town to scale, inside inside the train tracks there. So I was like, wow, I like that. So yeah,
I'm
so
familiar with the train triple. If I went anywhere other than Lego, I'd just end up in the same cash cow as I did with Castle. So for me, I mean, respect to the great train god. I mean, I will happily show you his pictures up there. Look, there he is, old Hosier Bricks, the train god. He's up there. But for me, if I go away from Lego, even if I go into the custom stuff, I feel it's going to be a whole nother rabbit hole for me. So I will try and stick with just the Lego trains. But I took on what Scott said about it taking up space, and that's part of the reason that I came back into this room. Is because in this room it's like 15, 16 foot long triple. So when I try the elevation, I'm going to take my time. I'm really going to take my time. I'm going to skeleton down the train to basically a driver with a terrified look on his face, a battery pack and a motor. And he's going to be whistling around the track doing my testing for me. But like I say, I'm excited to do it slowly. I don't need to rush it,
Right.
We both
right.
know Tommy Lee would have it the other way round. He'd have me in here for 12 hours straight till it was built. But no.
Well, I mean, you can always have your little circle down at the bottom while you're working on the rest of it, and that way, Tommy Lee still gets his fix.
Yeah, for sure. I've still got a couple to prepare though. A couple anyway.
Yeah, she had a bunch of these dot and I little things here, little sayings on them.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read any of them. But yeah, so I thought, these make good, to put inside. Just hang them on the walls, or
Interior.
for interior, or just packages, or not album covers, but they could be CDs. CDs are smaller. And then she did have a bridle, and so I'm going to put on the some of my horses, and the yellow stems for the carrots, which I use these in with my trees and my vines to help hold it together.
Yeah, but I just got done with that. With that package I got from Miss Haley, I got a couple of them video figures and the little pod triple D. I'd never had any of them before, buddy. I think they're pretty cool.
Oh, from that have the 2x2.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are really neat, and you could do a whole record store just with those.
Well, again, I figured they would be good if you was ever to build a mock house. They'd be good for the kids' bedroom for wallpaper.
Yep, true on that too.
Yeah. Well, buddy, you've been going an hour.
An hour and 4 minutes.
That's it. Got the views. Triple in front of you, underneath the two panels, there should be an option, about 6 buttons for different layouts. Is there?
For what?
Different layouts. You've got side by side, which we are now.
Okay.
because there's another one where it puts us both back and gives us there we go. That's the one I use, buddy. There you go. Just have a little play with it. See which one you like. But personally, I like this one because you can see, gives you both the names.
And then you've got
That's it. Have a little toy with it, buddy. Have a little toy with it, you know. I never knew what I was doing with it until good old Solo Brick Builder. You mentioned him earlier. He sat down with me. I take my hat off to that guy. He sat down with me and he showed me how to do StreamYard.
Yes, Solo's awesome.
He is. He's one of a kind. I love him. He's my buddy.
Look at his head. Let's see. There we are.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a alligator head. I think it's Chima, honestly.
Oh, boy. Chuck will tell you if it's Chima. He knows.
Yeah, he'll know real quick.
You putting anything in the auction this year, Triple? Taking a slot in the 72? Are you going to have an hour?
I've got an hour before the auction. Chop and I.
Yeah.
Chop's going to co-host with me.
There you go. Oh, boy. You heard it here first. Get your calendars out, people. Bring your name. Reminders, whatever you need to do. There we go.
Yeah, I'm going to post the time slot on Instagram close when we get closer to it.
Yeah. Well,
so
a lot of people have asked me, Triple.
So everybody knows what time everybody will be on, and they can just, you know, if you can't watch all 84 hours, which, you know, if you can't do it, man, you're a wimp. I mean, no, okay, you know, I understand, and you know, life happens. You still have to do it, but at least then you can set your alarm. I set my alarm every Saturday morning so that I get up and tune into Adora because I love Ruth. She's awesome.
That's it. It's support for our community, you know. You see, Sloth said you're all welcome, but I don't think we'd all fit in. Buddy, we wouldn't even need to go in the Lego room. We'd all sit outside on the grass and build if it comes to it. But yeah, no, that'll be cool, Triple. I was about to say, a lot of people have asked me if I've got a slot this year, and if you check the schedule, I don't think I have.
There's Nate.
There we go.
There's my buddy Nate.
All the celebrities, Triple. I don't know what you do. You get all the top namers. Look, you got Buckshot, Indigo, Cliff, Big Nate. I'll tell you, Seth.
Yeah, I was talking about you, Nate, earlier. I'm surprised that but I figured you had to work. Do you know that the same day that you were doing your training out in Shelbyville, I was in Shelbyville painting. I was probably right down the road from you because Shelbyville's not real big. It's grown quite a bit, but it's not that big. But yeah, I was out in Shelbyville painting a store. They had just built a new store complex. Yeah, I hear you. Love you, brother. But yeah, 72 hours is going to be, I'm looking forward to it. I think we've got like 2.5 weeks, maybe. Yeah, 2.5 weeks before the 72-hour stream. Because we're starting Wednesday this year. I don't know if all the slots are full. I haven't checked lately. But if not, I'm sure Chop will let us know that we still have slots. And if you've not taken one, then you can go ahead and take one there, Brett. These little things here, I use these for just about anything mechanical because I've got so many gears and everything. Yeah, there we are. I'll figure out this whole camera situation. Left is right and right is left. Normally I'm just sitting back letting everybody else talk and listening to them and chiming in. But yep, gone for an hour and 11 minutes. I appreciate everybody that's come out. I really appreciate BrickenMad for sending me all that. And if you haven't checked out her store, I would, but you have to get there really, really early because, you know, I tend to buy it out because she always has some really, really good stuff. And yeah. And she's on Bricklink under BrickenMad. Yeah, BrickenMad in the Bricklink store. Yes, but
Triple birdie.
yes, sir.
I'm going to say thank you kindly for the invite. I got to throw some clothes on, get the motorcycle out and pop to the shop. I'm going to say thank you kindly for having me on. Much love.
Yeah.
We will catch up soon for sure. Been too
Well,
long, but never
yes,
long
sir.
enough.
And I was wrapping up anyways because I've gone an hour and 12 minutes.
There you go.
So
I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir.
And,
thank you very, very much.
Anytime, buddy. You know that. Big love. You take care, and we'll chat later on, Triple. Take
All
care,
right.
everyone in the chat. We'll chat soon. Who's Your Bricks tonight is live. Don't forget Who's Your Bricks. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. Take care, everybody. Big love.
Yep. And with that, I'm going to be heading out myself. I appreciate everybody that popped into the chat. I was not expecting you guys to show up like you did. I do appreciate it. I know this is probably my second live stream that I've done by myself or with a guest. I think Cliff was on whenever I was in Brick Universe, but I appreciate you guys, and I'm, as always, you know, keep bricking, keep showing the Lego love across, and we will see you all tonight on Hoosier Bricks, with or without Hoosier. Love you guys. Bye.